Hey guys, just bear with me, just setting up my laptop. Sorry, just bear with. Okay, hello to Sandy, Anna Karen, Kelly, LSK Stitching, Maddie, Susan, Lizzie, Obsidian, Cindy, Patsy, Mona and Peggy. I hope I haven't missed anybody out. Good evening, everybody. Yes, ouch, back on Black Cave, Viv. So I am here for another couple of hours. I'm here with Andy. Yes, I am working on black. This is my ice dragon. I've been working on this all day today. So yeah. Hey Gia, long time no see. Hope you're doing all right. Hey, love Nana. Yeah, so Sunday evening here, Mothering Sunday here in the UK. So I had a day of being spoiled by the girls with gifts and chocolate and love tokens and flowers and all the rest of it. And of course,
no more than you deserve.
As you guys will know, it was Andy's birthday yesterday. So Sundays, of course, it's a family get together for Sunday dinner. So he had a bit of a birthday 2.0. Hey, Hannah. I'm doing all right, thank you, Sandy. So yeah, so today it's been a bit of a busy day. And Kelly has just wished you a happy birthday, belated birthday, love it.
Thank you.
Hey, Liz. So yeah, Andy had quite the day yesterday, as I'm sure he would tell you himself. We spoiled him with his choice of tea. We had a game of Pass the Parcel, where Andy won every time, and every time he opened the wrapping, and a gift fell out, and he ended up with 12 pairs of socks. For those of you who don't know, we always have this bit of a thing with Andy and socks. Andy, because he does a lot of walking with his village idiot, and he's a courier as well, so you know he's very active in his job. He goes through socks quite quickly. So we got him lots of socks, and all the socks have like a different theme. You know, we got some French fries one, we got ketchup ones, we got broccoli ones, mushroom ones.
Too many.
Ducks, all sorts. So yeah. So the joke is, here's some socks for you to put holes in. So yeah, that was fun. Got myself pizzas. I'm a dog mum, says Maddie. My family's going to my folks' place next Saturday for dinner. My birthday 19th and my sister's the 22nd. Cool. Yep. Happy birthday, Andy, says Mona. Hey, Celia. Another happy birthday wish there, dear.
Oh, sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah, Mona says happy birthday.
Ah, cheers.
And Viv says you can never have too many socks.
Well, I can't. I'm not quite sure about everybody else, but certainly I can't.
For you, socks are always a sure thing. They're always a surefire winner.
Well, those black socks that I used to get, they've all disappeared.
Yeah, because Lauren keeps taking them.
Lauren is a little...
Madam.
I would swear, but this is a CBeebies channel. So, yes.
So what we've done is we make a point of finding socks that are fun for Andy. And then he can obviously differentiate his socks from the rest of the family.
Yeah, something like
that. Hey, Monique. So, there's quite a few of you in. My son likes socks like that and goes through them too. He's a brewer and on his feet all day. Yep. So at Christmas, he got chicken feet and a packet of crisps and burgers and Christmas pudding.
All sorts.
And now he's got all kinds of other ones.
I know, it's ridiculous.
It's fun.
I never said it wasn't fun. I just said it was ridiculous.
And then, of course, he got his favourite sweeties and, you know, some other odds and sods as well.
I did. Because you guys don't know when to stop spoiling me.
And he says, I want my birthday cake on Sunday when everybody's round. Okay, no problem. And then Hannah went out yesterday and bought him a little birthday cake.
Because Hannah is
Hannah's soft.
Soft git. I would use a different word, but I'm not going to.
You're not talking about me.
Ooh.
I'll talk about you as much as I bloody want, kid.
No, you bloody won't.
So me and Andy, both of us in turn, have been spoiled this week with it Mother's Day and with Andy's birthday. So yeah, and for Mother's Day I've got a new cardigan, some new PJs for the summer, nice light ones, Freddos of course, some key rings and a little trinket tray that I can put stitchy stuff on. Hey Charlotte, hey South Stitching. So yeah, it's been fun.
Just tell me when I need the bell, darling, yeah?
I certainly will. So yeah, and here we are. Hey Tori. Oh gosh, there's quite a lot of you. I wasn't expecting to have this many tonight with it being Mother's Day here, because I know that, you know, certainly some of you would be busy with Mother's Day stuff. So, but yeah, I'm very pleased to see you guys here. Hey Linda. I also did a random act of kindness yesterday, and there is a person who is getting a delivery this week of some yummies from the UK.
Oh, that's your Turkish friend, right?
Yeah.
I forgot her name, sorry.
That's okay. Hey, Manuela. And also, I've had a lot of new subscribers this week. So
yes.
If you are newly subscribed, and this is the first time that you've joined me for the live stream, or you're brave enough to now comment in the live stream, delete as applicable, then welcome. It's great to have you. Hey, Jane. Oh, your sister-in-law's good. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. I'm so glad that you're asking. You're letting us know, should I say, because if I'd have seen you, I was going to ask you. Currently workers climbing on the front of the house, putting up permanent decorative lights. Oh, nice. Anyway, I'm working on my ice dragon. For those of you who haven't seen this, this is my Pain-Free Crafts kit. It's on 27 count black even weave, and it's stitched over 2. And this bit here that I'm working on is this tree here underneath the moon. So I'm working down this column here. So what are you guys working on? Yes, Patsy, indeed. Please don't forget to put the thumbs up. What are you guys working on this evening? But we can have the lights on all the time. Hope's having a hard time doing the lights himself. Well, that's a good plan. You definitely are a fan of making life easy for yourself. What are you working on? Stitching, sewing, knitting, crochet, quilting, diamond painting, anything goes, let me know. My sew and tell thread is also open in the group. So if you haven't put something on, go and pop it on. And we will be doing sew and tell as usual at about 8:15. Elephant Puzzle, Adrian Chesterman, Pain-Free Crafts for Sandy, 16.99%. Crocheting for Charlotte. LSK is doing some cleaning. Oh dear. I'm not sure what Manuel is saying. I might have to put that into Google Translate. Last bits of light confetti held for the pale elf for Liz. Still doing monochrome Heart of Gold for Patsy. Innocent Dreams Haid Sal for Celia. So let me just pop this into the translate so I can see what Manuel has written. Whole cross stitch, yes. Stitching on a little red truck project, making a bag today for Kelly. Monique's working on a dragon again, almost at 40% in Sew and Tell. Hannah, Long Dog Christmas crossword thing, taking 4 seasons of break, stitched through 12 zeros on it this week. I will have a bell for that. Geo, still working hard upon Once Upon a Fairy Tale, just finished the 3rd shelf a few days ago. Tomorrow will be Celia's first day back at work after the accident in October. Celia, of course, naturally is a bit nervous, but we'll have a little ring to celebrate that, Celia. Haid Sal for Peggy, the Wise and the Brave. Slow going with lots of ninjas. Linda's working on Morning in Pine Forest. Maddie's on her B. Stained Glass Crow from Boogie Craft, but now back to Grumpy Cat for Susan. Tori is working on her Haid Sal, Jelly World. And Cindy's loading 310 needles for the monochromatic Christmas ornament 3. Ah, yes, I got that Boogie Stitcher, Susan, thank you. Hey Lizzie, did a little earlier on Supersized Match Colour Once Upon a Fairy Tale by Amy Stewart. Decided I'd chat this evening. Awesome. Thank you, by the way, for the mention. I haven't had an opportunity to watch the video yet, but I will. But you guys, I don't know if you know, but Lizzie does have a floss tube channel called Silver Stitches. So, you know, by all means, Lizzie, pop a link in the group. And yeah, go and support her. So lots of lovely variety in there already. And I know there's a few bits on Sew and Tell. I did pre-warn Andy earlier he would need that bell. And of course, as ever, if you reach a milestone in the chat tonight or in the stream tonight, let me know and we will celebrate. Because I am a firm believer, as you guys know, every milestone, every stitch done is one less to do. And these pieces are that big, we need to celebrate every time we achieve something on them. I have Christmas ornament number 1 and I'm going to stitch it with 3799. Oh, cool. Liz spent a lot of the day packing for UK trip starting Thursday. Sat here now with my central heating, aka Lacy Cat, on the lap, still stitching Daydream Tigers. Smashing. I'm so glad that you got your card through and what have you, Liz. You must be so relieved, a big weight off your mind. Hey Esther. Jane says just finishing a baby quilt finish. Moses basket size for a couple taking another family member's newborn child and stitching on Mediterranean Mermaid. Lovely. Back momentarily, going to get some hot chocolate, says Kelly. Chilly today. Yeah, we've had an interesting day. It was nice and dry and a little bit sunny this morning. And then at about 2:30,
it just bucketed.
It was an absolute deluge, and it was literally like water. Somebody was just tipping water upside down.
It didn't last long though.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous. Not seen a deluge like that for a bit. And just at the time when I was cleaning out the cat's litter box. Still had to do them chores, Mother's Day or not.
Well, it didn't have to be done today.
It did. It had Biz to come in. to be smelling like cat pee. Mona currently working on Tetelestai for Monochrome March. Awesome. Maddie says she got stuck in the rain. Oh, keep adding to my zeros today, says Lizzie.
Zeros?
Not Lizzie, sorry, Viv. Yeah, Viv's got some zeros. How many zeros have you got now today, Viv? Esther's working on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow.
Well, however many zeros you got, I'm going to ring the bell anyway. So that's for however many zeros you got.
She's got nine zeros on the pale elf, so it's definitely not far off that finish, is it? Amazing. How many stitches you got left? You can't have much left, surely. I bet you'd be glad to see it done as well. Absolutely fabulous. Oh. About 1,700 left. Wow, it's not much. And it was 3,500 on Wednesday.
Is Lauren back in yet, Dylan?
No. So check on Life 360 where she is.
I will in a minute when I'm just washing up.
Okay, I've hammered it hard this week. Yes, I certainly have, haven't you? Obsidian putting a little more work on eclectic dreams whilst watching snowfall. You know, it's funny because Andy said, oh, we're going to have snow. I went, when? Well, it didn't say, it just said we're going to have snow. About 10 minutes later, it started bucketing it down with rain. I'm like, yeah, we're not going to have snow. Lizzie, apparently by Thursday we could be getting warmer temperatures. Hope so.
Oh, Lauren's actually at Alex's.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was just a case of walking into the bus stop.
Maybe send her a text and say when you're getting home.
Bit of a strange decision, that, isn't it?
Very bizarre. So in myself, I am a touch better this week. My sore throat seems to have settled down and stopped. I did feel like I'd got, you know, when you just feel unwell, but you can't put your finger on what it is.
Hey, why are you at Alex's?
You don't have a temperature, but you do feel a bit flushed. You don't have a stomach ache or a backache or sore throat or shivers or anything like that. And yeah, I just felt a bit wonky for a couple of days, but it seems to have gone now.
Well, I've left you the bathwater. Alright, and something else you can do as well. Have you got your purse on yet? Right, can you just nip to a shop and get me a couple of things to drink, please? Right, okay. I can do that.
I know about that. It can be sometimes med related. Yeah, I mean, I had the sore throat and what have you for a few days, on and off, and then that just went. My back's fine. It's been it settled down, but I'm still obviously being careful. But yeah, it's fine. I just have occasional times where I have a twinge, so I'm out of the sciatica cycle now, which is good. What did she say, love?
Just wanting to be at Alex's for a bit. Probably going to be back about 9ish, apparently.
Oh, right, okay, so you have to unlock the front door again, because I did lock it.
I don't mind unlocking the front door, that's fine, but...
Well, she could have said, couldn't she?
Could have said, yeah. It's a bit,
Just might just want to send her a text just to tell her to check bus times because they go wonky on a Sunday. And just do it. Mum says, you don't mind you blaming me. Sometimes I can be fine at like 4 in the morning, wake up nearly 4 hours later with a horrible sore throat. It can be gone in a couple of hours. It's weird. Yeah. I had days where I woke up in the morning and I felt fine. And then by the time, within an hour of starting work, I felt like I just wanted to curl up in a corner, Tonsillitis can really mess with not feeling well. Glad you're feeling a little better. Yeah. Well, I do suffer with my tonsils, but I don't suffer with them enough. Hannah, I don't suffer with them enough to warrant having them out, because you have to have like 6 treated bouts per year, as in treated by a GP, recorded and treated bouts in a year to qualify for them even considering taking your tonsils out. Well, that's the last I knew about it. And because I've had at the most, I think the most one year I had was 5 bouts, and it wasn't within 12 months, it was in like 14 months. I don't qualify to have my tonsils out, even though tonsillitis nearly killed me.
Did it?
Yeah, the year before I got pregnant with you.
Oh, I didn't know that much.
You remember when I told you I ended up in hospital at Christmas?
Yeah, then you found out you were pregnant with me.
No, that was in the April I found out I was pregnant with you.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, how long do you think pregnancies last?
I don't really know.
9 months, Anna. So at Christmas, I was quite poorly with tonsillitis.
I thought it was because you were smoking you were in hospital.
No, it was with tonsillitis. And I went to the hospital and they said I was a few hours away from being dead because it had developed into septicemia. Blood poisoning.
No, I know that.
And I never picked up a cigarette again since then. And then I found out 3 months, 4 months later that I was having Hannah. There you go.
I don't know if you two are aware, probably not. If anyone's wondering where Lauren is,
We know.
We know.
You two find out same way I did.
This.
Yeah, Life 360.
Yeah.
It's handy, isn't it?
I know. I was about to get it back and I thought, why is she not home yet? So I tracked her and I rung her. I said to her, I'll let someone know next time.
Would be nice.
It'd be very nice.
Wouldn't just. Communication's key.
Well, she's a teenager. She doesn't think, but it's a teenager thing. Teenagers don't think. And I'm not saying that to be nasty. I'm saying that to be completely honest.
It's looking good. I've still got a balloon up. I've still got a banner up. No, don't put another balloon there, please.
Tough.
It's not my birthday
Hey,
anymore.
you got one of each colour.
It's not a birthday anymore, though, is it?
It's your birthday week.
Hannah's still insisting that Andy has to have his birthday balloons and banners. Hi to everyone, says Catherine. Hannah, hi to everyone, says Catherine. In the middle of confetti heaven, slow going, but progress is progress. Happy belated to Andy.
I love confetti.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Tonsils are like the appendix, worrisome, and sometimes they can rupture. Yeah. Right, I'm with Hannah. It's birthday week, so we have to keep it up for a week. Rules are rules. There you go, Andy.
All right, okay. That's me being told.
Lizzie asks, how many years young is Andy, if he doesn't mind me asking?
42. Sorry, I was tentative answering that because I'm getting old.
I'm 51, Andy.
And?
You know, if you think you're old at 42, what's that make me?
Sweetheart, right, I think once you get beyond 40, you just think, yeah, I'm old. So 42, 51, it's all the same.
Oh, thanks, Jane. Yeah, I'm glad to be feeling better. It's, you know, I've had more than enough struggles with my health with one thing and another, you know, and I didn't really want another cold stroke tonsillitis because the last time I had that, it played with my hearing, and I don't want that to get any worse. I'm 57 on Thursday, says Kelly. I'm way older than both of you. Hey, Andy, you do know the answer to life, the universe, and everything. It all goes downhill from here on out.
I'll take your word for that.
Anyway, for dinner today, we had a beef stew and dumplings.
We did.
And it was very delicious.
It was nice.
Everybody enjoyed it. And I cooked for, there were 7 of us all together. And yeah, it was nice. So yeah, lean beef, tomato puree, vegetables, slow braised in the oven, dumplings, Yorkies, roast potatoes. Hey Jodie. Oh, thanks Jodie. Hope you're doing well. That was good. Got the cover out. I love Yorkshire pudding. Yep. We're all doing this house. To be fair, there's not much that doesn't get eaten in this house. And a bit of stew I like is the meat and cheesy dumplings. I can go without the rest. I always have them with roast beef. Yep, we have Yorkshire puddings most Sundays, to be fair. Very few meals where we don't have them on a Sunday. Not much of a stew fan. Give me a nice curry. Busy. Well, it's very popular here. My stepdad loves it. And Hannah doesn't often clear her plate, but today she did everything but take the pattern off it. Lunch for me was McDonald's. You're making me hungry, says Mona. Nothing wrong with the McDonald's, although it's a rare thing for me. I don't often have McDonald's. The girls tend to, but for me it's a seldom done thing. Only time I've noticed Sunday I get my hair done every 7 weeks. Yeah, I don't even have it that often, Maddie. Kids are coming over for dinner. Hope he's making meatloaf and gravy. I'll be making mac and cheese. We'll have carrots and veg. Nice. And Lizzie also is a fan of an occasional McDonald's. I can't remember the last time I had a McDonald's main meal. If I get anything from there, it's more likely to just be a drink or occasionally breakfast. It really depends on what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. What am I doing here? I like McDonald's sometimes, but if you burp, I'm hungry again. Well, we decided to go out of the box last night because, you know, it's also a rule in this house that if it's your birthday, you get to choose what you have for your meal that night. And Andy chose something that we haven't had for a long time in this house, and he chose Domino's pizza. And we had a really nice pizza, chicken wings, garlic bread kind of thing. The girls enjoyed it. Of course, Andy always enjoys his food, so yeah. Patsy also enjoys her McDonald's. Have you tried the cream egg cookie from Domino's? Nope. The girls were angling for that last night, but considering I'd already spent a good chunk of change actually on the meal, and we had birthday cake, I was like, no, we don't need dessert. We very rarely have Domino's. We usually use just like a local pizza place because it's much cheaper. Because we do find Domino's is really expensive, but you know, it's a rare treat. Andy only has a birthday once a year, so if you ever try it, don't eat in the car, then things are messy. One of our finest meals was pizza in the car, wasn't it, love?
It was.
Can you remember it?
It was. Oh no, the one I've got in my head's not the one.
Okay, well, let me give you a clue. A wedding anniversary.
Wedding anniversary?
Chucking it down with rain.
The one in Ireland? Was that weren't pizza, that was fish and chips?
Nope. It was not Cushendall, no.
Which one then?
New Biggin.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza and mozzarella sticks in the car at New Biggin Point, Church Point. It was chucking it down with rain, and it was some of the nicest pizza I'd ever had, and it was from just a local pizza place in New Biggin.
I remember it now, yeah. Yeah. Ah, dear. You can get me back later for not knowing that.
Get you back how? What do you propose?
I'm not saying that on here.
Oh, there you go. Every time I hear you talking about food, I think you have better foods than here in Holland. I like pizza, but my dad thinks pizza is glorified cheese on toast.
I never thought of it like that before, but that's actually a decent point.
Yeah, they're expensive, so we don't have it much either. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, a once in a while treat is one thing, isn't it? It's when it becomes a regular habit and then all of a sudden you're doing it every week without fail. It can get expensive, which is why we tend to limit ours. I've never had Papa John's though. Have you, Andy?
What? Sorry.
I said I've never had Papa John's pizza. Have you?
I haven't either.
I hate pizzas, says Sandy. If it's done well, proper Italian pizza, you can't beat it. When we were in Rome, and we had pizza over there, it was completely different. Pizza here can taste very manufactured, very samey, but over there it's full of flavour, and it really is. The dough is the most beautiful thing that you'll ever have. You remember, Andy? He's away with the fairies, him, aren't you? Said you're away with the fairies, you.
I'm listening to something, sweet. I'm sorry. Right, I'll tell you what.
I'm just saying about the pizza that we had in Rome. That's all. How fantastic it was. Now it's nothing like British pizza.
Oh no, it's not. Well, it's better out there.
Completely. Let's get those stitches in. I like pizza living by myself. Pizza can be 3 or 4 meals. Yeah. Love a proper Italian pizza someday. Yeah. We go to the brewery. Our son works out. They have a pizza oven imported from Naples, thin but slightly chewy crust, great toppings, heaven. Yeah, there's something about proper Italian pizza crust. Not the deep dish, the thick pan stuff that you get in Pizza Hut or from the freezer at Iceland or whatever. You literally can't beat it. If it's lightweight, if it's light and melt in the mouth, it's done properly. I ordered pepperoni pizza in Milan once. It came with an egg broken over the top. Yep. Sometimes used to make handmade pizza bread from scratch, the sauce, and still nothing beats it. No, that's right. But a proper Italian trattoria pizza is amazing. And when we were in Rome, we had breakfast in this little cafe, and they made their own breakfast pastries as well, and they were like flaky choux pastry or like croissants and stuff, and it was just stunning. The food out there was just so beautiful. How we didn't bounce back home, I don't know. Could have just chucked us out to sea and we'd have floated back. Yeah. It is amazing. Some of the most interesting food that we had was in the Ukraine. Went to a meal in Kiev in the Ukraine. It was me and Andy and one of his school friends who lives out in Kiev. 3-course meal, plenty of vodka, starter, main course, dessert each, and we were full. We were absolutely stuffed. It came to a total of £25 British for the 3 of us. And that was considered quite, middle range, sort of nice restaurant type of thing. Beautiful food. I loved it in the Ukraine. Talking about McDonald's, they have McDonald's in the Ukraine, and we got 2 decent size, like not the super size, but like medium or large size meals, McDonald's meals, like quarter pounders or whatever it was. And it came to a total of about £6 GBP. when you converted it. And when we went in Geneva to McDonald's, me and Dad used to travel a fair bit. Went to Geneva to McDonald's there, and a similar meal cost us like £27. Shocking difference. And here we are talking about food again. Can't help it, can we? Grab a drink. We actually had a quiz when my stepdad comes sometimes. Rather than play cards or whatever, we might do a quiz. And on this quiz, the question was something along the lines of where in Great Britain was chicken tikka. I don't know if it was invented or whatever there, or I can't remember the actual question. Whereabouts, was it the best one made or something? Championship chicken tikka. And it turned out to be Glasgow in Scotland. The options were Manchester, Bradford and Birmingham, all of which have strong Asian communities, but we had no idea that Glasgow did. Do make lasagna sometimes, but leave the fresh pasta to the experts. I tried using a pasta machine. I swear it was designed by a medieval torturer. I don't have a fresh pasta machine, but I tend to buy fresh pasta now rather than dry in the supermarket. There's not much difference between fresh and dry in terms of price in my supermarket, but certainly fresh pasta tastes nicer and it cooks better. The girls do like pasta. They are all pasta holics. Hannah will eat pasta every day if she could. Pasta and chicken nuggets, that's her thing. I don't like pasta either, says Sandy. Oh, heck. My dad was very funny with food. When he lived with my mum, he didn't like the idea of pasta, like spaghetti bolognese or anything like that. He certainly didn't like the idea of anything like chili con carne or curry or anything like that. But before he passed away, I'd been out of touch with him for a few years. Before he passed away, apparently he had been a little bit more adventurous and had decided that things like kebabs he quite liked. Now, I've never ever seen my dad with anything other than what you would call traditional food, so meat, vegetables, potatoes, that kind of thing. So to know that he was actually quite enjoying food, what he would have called foreign food before he died, was quite the revelation. My mum was a cook, so whatever she made, she could do it, beautifully. But even so, he wouldn't try it. Very weird. Makes you wonder, though, if a little bit of that was some defiance, didn't want the wife telling him what to do kind of thing. Okay. Do we think Mr. Jingle can do me a jingle?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Birthday dinner next Saturday for my sister and I. It's probably going to be Thai. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's have a look at show and tell. Some veggies just taste like dirt. Yeah. True that. Okay. Right. My sister has health challenges and can't eat a lot of things, but Ty is safe. Ah. New jingle since I was here last. Yes, indeed. Andy has pulled out all the stops and updated the jingle. Just waiting for my tablet to load. Bell, please, for Andy's birthday.
Okay.
Your wish. Andy the Jingle Man. He is Mr. Jingle.
I am.
Okay, all right, let's take a look at the group. Okay, so look at that in a second. There's the stream thread. Lizzie has linked her channel, so please do go take a look. Liz is getting ready for her journey over to the UK. And poor old Ashley has had a trip and fall at work, and she's off her foot for a few days or weeks. Hasn't seen a doctor yet. It is likely to be a good sprain. It's quite swollen, but she can get to stitch some more. So wishing you all the best, Ashley. Hope you recover quickly. So first project we have is a finish for Judy. This is Turkey Day. I don't know why I've got a strip there. Turkey Day Cottage Garden Samplings. And Judy has finished this piece. It looks fabulous. And Sarah is stashing up there with a new kit from Sarah up at Pain Free Crafts. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but I'm going to do it. No, I didn't, because it was on Friday. So Judy has finished her dinosaur top and pieced the back in, and now she's to get it quilted. This is a donation quilt, and it will be given to someone in her town who needs a quilty hug. So as the top. And there we go, which is an awesome thing to do, Judy. Thank you for the bell. He deserves that. He lives with 4 million, not counting the fur baby. Yes, he does. He deserves a flipping medal. Viv has been also stashing up with a new chart, a Margaret Morales, and that is quite nice, actually. I'm not terribly stuck on Margaret Morales' artwork, to tell you the truth. Some of them I'm seeing I'm not awfully struck on, but I quite like that one. Queen of Camelot. So, yep. Holly has finished all of the black stitches on her stained glass owl piece. Thank you. That is looking awesome, Holly. One at the front, one at the back. That's a super neat back. And this is the overall piece. So, yep, showing fantastically well. Facebook is eating Kay's posts, and Stitches So Beautiful have had some new releases, and they also have a sale on at the minute. And there's also a Haid St. Patrick's Day sale, which runs through to midnight on the 16th. I think it's probably US time. So there you go. Artisy have also got a sale on until the 30th of April, a 20% off sale. So the big storm did appear for Kelly, but thankfully she's through it and all good. Okay, my back's all like a train wreck. Oh, apparently it's raining again, love. Right, let's have a look at this here stream thread. Let's see what we've got on here. Okay, all comments. So our lovely Kelly has been working on Spooky Season for the 13th, and a couple of days before. Panel 2 noticeably has a spider's web now, and this is 3002 stitches and at 13.76%. So 3000 stitches. It's looking awesome, Kelly. And here is the mock-up for Spooky Season. So, yeah. Her back's like a drunken spider web. Linda is working on Morning in the Pine Forest. Growing up, my mum and dad had a painting of it. My sister completed this cross stitch and I have it also. I figured with the extra time off, I work on it. I can see if I can get a good dent in it. I don't know the details as it's on paper, but this is a kit by Luca S. And here is the mock-up. Oh, there we go. That'd be great when it's done. Jodie says Happy Mother's Day, and this is spotted by the Cross Stitch Studio, artwork Abraham Hunter. This is before the last hoop move. There are daisies at the bottom. So yeah, it's looking fantastic, Jodie. And this is where she is right now. She's at 71.41%, so a milestone reached. And this is the mock-up. Sorry, it's a bit hard to see because the watermark is literally right across the middle of the fawn. But, yeah, lovely bit of artwork there. Viv has got 2 pics of the Pale Elf. One was at the last hoop change and at the current progress. And up to these pictures, she had got 7 zeros. And she did say earlier that she was at 9, and Andy did do the bell. But yeah, getting there, Viv, nearly there. So there we go. Hey, Laurie. So it's not going to be long, and this one's going to be done in the bag. Okay, finally for Monique, a Pinky and Dragonkin nails. So some gorgeous details showing up in this one. So this is Dragonkin, Heaven and Earth. Can't remember who the artist is, but my feeling is that it's an Anne Stokes. But yeah, looking fantastic, Monique. Celia, Haid, Innocent Dreams, the Haid Sal 2025. And Celia has reached 50%. Awesome, Celia. It's fantastic. It's looking really nice. I'm so glad that you're back stitching again. Yes, Anne Stokes, but retired. Yeah, that's it. And here is the mock-up. Yeah, it's adorable. And then here, Haid Sal for Peggy, the Wise and the Brave. And the milestone reached on this one, 30.78%. And you can see the top of the owl's head coming in. It's stitching up lovely, that. Happy Mother's Day, Nicholas says. Jennifer started on Mini Happy Village from Haid. And the artist is Irina Orlov. So a little bell for a new start. Andy? Thank you. And this is Happy Village. I quite like this one. Reminds me of Nordic inspired scenery. Tori is working on Jelly World from the 2025 Haid Sal, and she is at 69% complete. I think we'll have a bell for that. We're almost at 70%. Needle Kim works on her Happy Village sometimes. She cropped it. Yeah, I think Carla did too. Stitchy Witch. She's got it as well, and she's cropped it. Although I don't know if she's still working on it. And here is the mock-up. You can see this one is not a million miles away. Yeah, awesome stuff, Tori. Charlotte is doing some crocheting. She's crocheting on her new blanket. So it looks like some intricate stitches on that one. Some shell-like pattern here. And of course, lots of colour changing as well. But yeah, fantastic, Charlotte. Carla said she lost hers. All right. Okay. Happy Mother's Day, Nicola says Sue. Grumpy Cat, 2 over 1 on 18 count Ada. 3,411 stitches out of 34,093. So at 10%. And he now has half an eye. Awesome sauce. And here is the Grumpy Cat, Grumpy Coffee Cat. Don't talk to me.
We have our own version of Grumpy Cat in this house.
Normal crochet and Tunisian crochet. Ah, right. That explains. Yeah. Patsy's monochrome March piece, Heart of Gold by the Monochrome Shop on Etsy. On 25 count light green Lugana, 1 over 1, and she's at 21.73%. Milestone reached. It looks lovely, Patsy. It's coming along. And again, just like your other one, I am looking forward to seeing this one progress because of the Christmas ornament. It definitely gave that 3D kick to it. 3D kick to it. And this one is going to have that as well. I'm pretty sure. What's April's theme? No idea. Haven't got that far yet.
Should it begin with an A?
Haven't thought of one yet. So this is Maddie's 12,500 stitches and 15.94%.
Is that a milestone?
Yes.
Okay.
Currently eating pizza, then we'll stitch on some more wing on Floral Fusion Bumblebees by Lorna Lane, Gecko Rouge. Maddie's now at 16%, so that's awesome.
Is that another milestone?
Well, we've just done the bell.
Oh, right. I thought it was 15 point something.
Yeah, we've just done the bell. And there's the picture. And Kim is still slowly working away on her eclectic dreams. Tilton Crafts. And she's added 82 stitches so far during the stream.
A modest amount. They all
Yep.
count.
Hey, one stitch done is a stitch less to do.
I know.
Hannah is working on her long dog, 1 down, 3 across. She's working on filling in some letters after frogging last week's progress. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
We don't like the frog.
We don't like a frog.
No. The frog can do one.
It can hop off.
Oh, 1, 2, 1, flipping do one.
Oh, 1, 2, 1, hop off.
Yeah, something like that. And here is the mock-up. So, yeah, absolutely fabulous. So thank you, guys. Those of you who have commented on Show and Tell. Let's just have a look, see if there's been any more comments. Nope, so I'm just going to close this one off. So, yeah, thank you, guys. Another bumper crop and some nice projects to look at, some different stuff. So thank you very much indeed for sharing. Yes, that is gorgeous fabric, Hannah. What's the fabric that you've used on it, if you're still in? Lizzie, I've not got that far. We'll have a look and put some ideas out on a stream in a week or so. And then we'll sort out what we're doing. Okay, bring my stitching back now. Yeah, awesome work. Lots of stitchy goodness in Sew and Tell. We love it. And we'll see what the next stream brings. Okay, where am I on here? It was a fabric of the month from Chromatic Alchemy. All right, but no longer available. It's beautiful fabric. Very vibrant. Oh, come on. Stitching black on black is not easy.
No. It's just like white on white, isn't it?
I wouldn't normally stitch black on black in an evening like I wouldn't normally stitch white on white if I can help it, but I want to finish this little section to join this up, and then that's another page that I've done. It's nice to stitch on something different and lovely quality. Yes, indeed. I really hate stitching on dark colours, and this is 310 on black. Even though it looks like a shade different on the camera, it's not as easy to see as I would like. But we will persevere and we'll be fine, I'm sure.
You will be fine, of course you will.
I've nearly got a page finish.
Good. That's what you want.
Lighting work is nearly done. Oh, cool. They're doing the peek over the bedroom window. Try to take a photo sometime. Yeah, you do, Kelly. Yeah. Be good to see. If it's going to make life easier in the future for you and your hubby, then it's a good idea, isn't it? Black can be very harsh to the eyes. Yes, indeed. It certainly can. Like I said, I wouldn't normally opt to do this, but I've only got a little bit to finish this page. There's not actually many more 310 stitches. Oh, what have I done there? Look at that. Safety first, the lights work off an app. Oh, right. That's good. Can change the colours and make a pattern. Oh, fantastic. So you can either have a disco or a slow dance. I think somebody's got a poorly exhaust.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Weeny, weeny, teeny, peenies. Buenos tardes, Claudia. I know very little free time now. I've managed over 200 stitches in 2 weeks. Oh, bless you. I hope the job's going well, though, Laurie. I'm really happy for you. You can change colours if you're not at home. Yeah. I'm going to start cross stitching. My dad gave me 2 don'ts, 1 never stitch on Black Ada and 2 never stitch on Teresa Wentzler, under no circumstance to do both at the same time. It's a challenge at my age, but it's starting to click in the brain now. Thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad, Laurie. I mean, it's a bit boo that, you know, you're not getting much stitchy time, but needs must. And I'm sure that you'll work it out. Never stitched on black and light, Teresa Wentzler. Has anyone ever blended black with other dark colours for the same effect? Well, this one has some blends in it. It's got 939 and 3799, which is this blend here. I don't know if it's got any other dark colour blends. Let me have a look. Nope, 939 and 3799 is the darkest. That would be an interesting blend. There's a few blends, not many blends in this. There is a few, and it's certainly making it, you know, a bit more interesting. My Rivendell Castle has got a lot of blends. A lot. I think that's the only 2 pieces I've got on the go that have got blended stitches. Oh no, all this vanity as well. Had to get back to the sewing room, says Kelly. Going to work on the bag a bit more and set up the 18 count Ada for the ornament. Ah, fantastic. We'll see you Wednesday, Kelly. You take care. Electronics events are 2. Which I know from looking at patterns, method, my dad's experience. Yeah. Lurking, need to cook. No worries. You do what you need to do, Laurie. I've got a kit ready to go by the same artist as Unico called Dragon Timekeeper. A lot of black in it too on black fabric. Which artist, Viv? Catherine can't wait till the clocks go forward there. I prefer 5 hours behind. I'm 4 hours at the minute. Time to cook my tea, but listening while I do. Always good to have you there, Catherine. Is it the same one, Nadezhda Gabrielenkova? Thanks to the company, says Celia. I'll see if I have the mental capacity to join on Wednesday. Oh, bless you. Yeah, and I'm so glad that you're back stitching again, Celia. I can't tell you. It's great that you're around on the streams again, so do take care. And I hope that things go well for you tomorrow. We'll all be thinking of you. Ah, yes. Right, okie dokie. This one won't be long, I don't think, because it's done. The last 3 pages don't have masses in it. No, that's wrong. Well, it certainly won't take long to get the crosses finished, but there is some back stitch and some glittery stitching to put in on it, which I will need to work out. I was watching my grandson last night, so Mum and Dad could go to the pictures. I'm knackered again. Oh, bless you. Is he a bit of a Duracell bunny, your grandson, Patsy?
I always like that term when it's used to describe people.
Well, Victoria's a Duracell bunny, isn't she?
Victoria's the everlasting Duracell bunny. I mean, there's no such thing as everlasting batteries, but if there are...
I love mirrors too, but the paper patterns gives me headache. Can't see symbols clearly. Yeah, my Bella is on paper when I start it. Still haven't started it. Managed to start one new one this week with the Lily. Yes, he's an only child at the moment, so he's like, you have to play with him all the time. No time to sit and stitch when he's here. Ah. One more 0 for good luck. That gets you into double figures. Awesome stuff, Viv.
That's what you
It'll
want.
be done on Wednesday, that. If you keep on going the way you're going, it'll be done by Wednesday. Hey, Ashley. We're just talking about you.
Yep.
You mentioned your leg in the picture you shared in the group. I hope you are not in too much pain and it's nothing too serious. Are you doing well otherwise? And his mum usually goes to bed at the same time as him because Dad works away a lot, so you have to lie with him till he falls asleep. Oh. Sadly, work will get in the way. Not by too much, though. Next Sunday, though. That'd be good. It'd be awesome. Oh yeah, I'm in some pain crutches. Had an X-ray. They saw something, but not sure what. So CT likely on Wednesday. Well, we'll keep everything crossed for you that it's nothing too serious. And just make sure that you do as they tell you. Get better soonest. But I think that's it for tonight, says Viv. Don't blame me, Viv. Sounds like you've done quite a lot on the elf today. So don't burn yourself out at the final furlong. And we look forward to seeing him done. We're all cheering you on. We're all behind you. It won't be long. I'm listening, don't worry, extra stitchy type. Yeah, are you going to miss your stitch when it's done? I've got 6,500 left and feel a bit like losing a friend. Yeah, it is something, isn't it? I mean, when Maui Princess was finished, I missed working on it. When She Sleeps was finished, I missed working on it. I worked on Daughter of the Deep on Saturday and I was in such a good flow with it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a while before I work on this again. Yeah, I think you're going to have that problem, yeah. Because he's been a big part of your stitching journey for the last few months, hasn't he?
Don't know whether you know, but Lauren's not getting a bus until after 9 o'clock.
Okay. Has she messaged into family?
No, texted me.
Well, I won't see that then, will I? What does it say?
Well, I'll tell you. Next bus is just past 9.
Okay.
So I'll be home a tiny bit later.
That's fine. Okay, just tell her to let us know when she's on the bus. He has, but I do have a lot of projects as well. It hits you when you start a new start and it's a 0 again. Yeah. When you're starting from nothing. You all right, Dave? You got an itch?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. Nothing I can't handle.
I can hear you swooshing about. Yep, good night, Viv. You take care. See you Wednesday, all being well. Hope this week isn't too painful for you. I started to introduce patterns. It's a funny feeling, wanting it done, but the dread of missing it also. Yeah, Karen went through that needlebug when she finished her Stitches Retreat. And she took her ages to settle into stitching on something big, if you remember. Or I don't know if, to be honest, I mean, obviously I don't know what anybody else watches. So if you have watched her, you may remember that she did struggle after Stitches Retreat. I missed Mr. and Mrs. Cardinal when I finished it too, says Jodie. Yep. Right, one more square and I'll finish this page. Tell you what, I do notice a lot about this black fabric. Angel hair. And I'm not talking about a pasta. I'm talking about her kitty glitter. I made a wheel for after it's done and I'm spinning it now every day just for fun. Yeah. Special threads, I have them too from the cats, yeah.
Kitty glitter.
Kitty glitter. I call it kitty glitter.
We all like a bit of kitty glitter. It's a necessary evil, especially in this house, because Angel's fur gets all over the place. Doesn't it?
It certainly does.
It's not her fault, I suppose, but it's just... I don't know, you just...
She's a long-haired kitty cat.
Yeah. It's where a short-haired cat is potentially better, but...
I don't think there's much in it, to be honest.
Well...
I've seen a needle minder that says, dog hair is my glitter. Yeah.
Put it this way, if you compare Angel to Little Man...
Yeah. Little man who comes to visit us, he's a short-haired, all-black cat.
Yeah. And he's nicer than Angel as well, he's friendlier.
He still gets nervous, though. Doesn't like his tummy tickled. My project's actually molt. Are you doing the staring into the fridge thing?
I am, but I know I'm going to have
Oh, and what's that then?
Pringles.
I was going to say there's a tub of cottage cheese if you want it.
No, I'll have my Pringles.
Prongles.
Although, just beware, if I am going to have these, there's going to be some crunching going on.
Can we cope with Andoodle's noodles crunching?
I'll apologise now for that.
White first seems to attract a darker fabric, dark first seems to stick to light. I think because I'm so close up and I've got lots of light on it, I can see it.
I was kind of hoping Lauren would be back by now, because then I could have had whatever drink I get from the shop. But I'm on some desperate measures. I could have a can of
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Thinking about it, I've still got a bottle in the car. Never mind. I might go out and get that in the morning.
Oh, I left that stitch, of course. I'm off to my pit, says Liz. Put my smarty pants watch is telling me I've had 4 hours and 30 minutes sleep last night and no siesta today to compensate. I'm probably going to go AWOL to the beginning of April. No worries at all, Liz. Thank you very much for joining and sharing, and I hope you have a wonderful trip over. And don't lose anything. Bless you. So you take care. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. If you are leaving, please don't forget, if you haven't done so already, to do a thumbs up for me. 40 odd of you watching, only 22 thumbs ups. So please do a thumbs up. I'm wondering if the interaction on these live streams from you guys doing the thumbs up, the people who hype my videos, is that what's drawing new people? If so, please help me by doing the thumbs up thing. Done and dusted. Thank you, Liz. So, yeah, Andy's crunching Pringles, if that's what you can hear.
Sorry.
Andy does like Pringles, and he likes particularly prawn cocktail Pringles. So we've made sure he was furnished with some of those for his birthday too. We get him all his favourite things. Don't we, love?
Something like that.
Particularly 12 pairs of socks. There were some fun ones. Me and Hannah were sat on Shein looking at all these socks. It's like, yeah, we like those. Yep, we like those. Yep, we like those. Big bundles of socks turning up in the house. Another parcel? Yeah. What is it? Not telling you. Oh. Sounds like you had more fun with the socks than Andy did. Well, we had a lot of fun buying them.
Well, when you got 12 pairs.
Yeah. So let's just see. So we got pizza. There were 2 chips.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Honey beast.
Honey beast. Duck. Broccoli.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Toilet roll.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah.
Ketchup.
What was the other one?
And then it was one more.
Have I got to go through them?
Nope. I got a picture.
Did you say pizza?
Yeah. Chips, pizza, broccoli, mushrooms, beer, cactus.
Ah.
That was it. Cactus, that was the last one.
Unbelievable.
Well, the cactus ones was because of your nickname. If we could have found hedgehogs, we would have done. Hannah had loads of fun buying them. And then if we went into like a Home Bargains or what have you, and we had looking with there any fun socks, we bought them. Those of you celebrating Mother's Day today, wish you all a happy Mother's Day, says Love Nana. Yep, echo that one back as well. So if anybody is celebrating Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. I'm not the only one, so... Thank you, and happy Mother's Day to all babies and fur babies. Yeah. My girls have done the thing again, by the way.
What?
I have another Freddo Easter egg.
You like Freddos?
I do.
You also like Easter eggs?
I do.
So where's the problem?
Well, it's if there isn't a problem, it's just,
I'm
you
glad.
know.
I'm glad. It's too early for Easter though. When is Easter this year?
I don't know. You'd have to have a look. Have a Google because.
Oh, hang on. I do know. Of course I know. I know what it is. Of course I do. Of course I blooming know what it is. Because I know when Easter Monday is. When Easter Monday is. It's April the 6th is Easter Monday.
So Hannah's Lauren's birthday is on the Saturday.
Yeah.
When's the Russell Howard gig?
Same day. 4th.
Jodie has to leave. Grandparents, Doberman is needing to go outside. Babysitting this weekend. Hopefully Daddy's home soon. No worries, Jodie. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thanks for joining. And it's awesome to see your progress on your stitching. And we'll see you soon.
dear.
Yes, Good Friday and Easter Monday, I don't have to work. Woohoo! I get Good Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Woo!
You're still coming with me on Easter Monday, aren't you?
Going with you where?
Hallerton.
And
I have mentioned this before. On Easter Monday, there's a village in Leicestershire called Hallerton. And on Easter Monday, they have a special wacky game. It's a bit like the Axie Hood.
we normally plan something as a family on Easter Monday, like going to coast or something.
Well, I did mention this.
Well, I don't remember you mentioning it, so you may not have mentioned it to me. We'll talk about it later. In Turkey, Mother's Day is May the 10th. Fur babies and those who have other pets, you certainly are included, says Love Nana. Yep, indeed. Of course, you know what that means, though, on Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
They'll bring out the lamb.
We all like a bit of lamb on
The
Easter
lamb that I
Sunday.
bought at Christmas. So all of a sudden, we get more space in the freezer. My mum's birthday would have been the 10th of May. Ah. My mum's birthday is early February, and the day she died was Pancake Day here. And it's always very weird because whenever Pancake Day falls, it always reminds me of my mum. And that's another thing we love in this house, pancakes. We didn't get to go to Shrovetide this year, though, did we?
Once you've seen it once, it's pretty much the same every year, isn't it?
I suppose.
Okay.
You know, there's a few events happen around the country, really, isn't there, for various days? There's like a cheese rolling festival. There's a Haxie Hood, Shrovetide, this Easter egg thing that you're talking about.
It's not an it's not an Easter egg. It's called bottle kicking.
Oh, right.
And it's kind of got a weird sort of thing to it. It came out of another event that happened on Easter Monday in the same place called the Hare Pie Scramble.
Oh, right, okay.
No one knows how that came about, but the bottle kicking part of it came about because there was one time in the 1700s, whatever, some people from a neighbouring village decided to steal the beer.
Oh, right.
And so there was a bit of a fight, and it kind of got reenacted every year after that.
I see.
That's what I know about it. I'm not an expert.
Bottle kicking.
Yeah. It sounds fun, I must admit. It'd be cool to actually see it.
But there's a few events, isn't there, around the country, like, you know, that on certain days, like well dressing in Derbyshire and
that's usually
whatnot.
Race Week, isn't it?
Mm. Part of our culture. Just keep checking your text for Lauren being on that bus, and check on life as well.
No text, but hang on. Is there a text? Yes, there is. No, it just says I will. Oh, fair enough.
which means that she's paying that text lip service, and she probably won't because she'll forget.
Well, it looked right. It looked right. Lauren stood at the bus stop. I can see that on Adwick Road. So that's
we're getting progress.
That's something.
Okay.
That's something. So, isn't it slightly sad that you have to use an app to spy on your kids sometimes?
Because she's not reliable enough to text, is she, though? In other words, she's a little swine.
I can sort of understand why some kids would be a little bit weirded out by being tracked.
I think for her now, it's the convenience that she doesn't have to text me to tell me where she is.
No.
All I need to do is go to the app and I'll know where she is.
Well, I'm stood at the bus stop, as far as I can tell. Because there is a bus stop there.
It's my biggest source of frustration is when Lauren doesn't tell me where she is. But this app has helped enormously because I'm not getting on her. I think she's feeling the benefit of that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's me not thinking.
Funny because I mentioned before about putting a tracker on her phone. She's like, no, don't put a tracker on my phone. But I think that's when she was seeing that lad from Wakefield or wherever it was who we didn't like. My parents did the same tract until 21. That was it. Being in Florida, they would zoom in and go to Harry Potter for all having roast dinner and butterbeer.
Honestly, the less said about that that other guy, the better.
Well, he caused so many problems, didn't he? He even potentially could have caused trouble for the neighbours and all. Complete wazzock. But anyway.
I would say Lauren was young and stupid at the time, but it was more him than her, so I can't really blame her.
Yeah, but I think she just realised that she was particularly stupid. She realised that herself.
Oh well.
And they live and learn, don't the kids? Allegedly.
Hey, we were kids once. I don't want to paint myself as being an absolute goody-goody two-shoes, but I definitely didn't do anything like that. Like what Laura did.
Wazzock, haven't heard that for years. Yeah.
Oh, that is a term that's used regularly in this house.
Very regularly.
We always use the term wazzock. And usually it's the same people that get called it.
Term of endearment being called a great daft wazzock in this house.
It's better than being called something a little bit stronger. Which people do get called as well.
Making mistakes is the only way kids learn. Yeah. Is it not a euphemism? Not as far as I know.
No, it's not a euphemism. It's like a.
It's like a gentle admonishment, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
But you know, if the girls do something silly, for example, like I don't know, cooking and Lauren drops an egg, I go, "You wazzock," and we have a chuckle over it, and she cleans it up.
Yeah.
You know,
it's kind of a light-hearted version of calling someone a complete
tit.
Yeah. Although that gets used as well.
Or a complete prat.
All of these get used, you know.
It's kind of the most gentle, isn't it, of admonishments, really.
I'm pretty sure you have your own version wherever you are. It may be the same as us.
It's one. I think it's the kind of thing where we mention that something's happened that shouldn't have, or they've done or said something that they shouldn't have done, but they're not in trouble over it. No harm done.
No, it's not that
kind of thing.
It's not like having a right go at somebody for something, is it? It's like just calling somebody daft, I suppose.
When we were kids, we said dime bar. Dime bar was seen as an insult where we live.
Dime bar.
Yeah, but it was seen as an insult here. And we were actually told at school, because it was around the time when I was in school, we were told in school to stop using it because people were getting insulted by it.
I don't think it was ever that bad where I was.
What it was is because Harry Enfield was doing the adverts for Dime, and he said dime bar.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Yeah, and people were like, because he was saying it in that slow way, people were using it to insult people who were a little bit what they would call back then slow. Yes. We would call them developmentally delayed or challenged.
Well, there are other terms for it which are not going to be said on here.
Exactly. And people use it as a replacement for that. And it was seen as quite an insult.
I don't think it was ever used like that was.
Yorkshire people have the best slang.
Well. Oh, Lauren's actually texted on the bus.
Bloody hell. Do you know what? I actually find she's doing more texting now. We were on that app.
Well, yes, because you know her whereabouts. And so if you don't text,
can't get away with it.
No. And then this is the point I was making about kids can feel a little bit trapped, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're just looking out for her safety more than anything. She's 16 years old, and she is, in the nicest possible way, she's not the most savvy of kids, and she's a bit daft at times.
Wow. Same could be said for the other two, and they're significantly older.
Well, we all can be daft at times. None of us are immune from that. No. I remember you receiving a phone call from somebody saying, we have noticed there's something wrong with your computer. You need to allow us to have remote access. And you were going to give it them. We've all done daft things.
Hey, look, I did not know any better at the time.
You weren't paying attention. My granddad was a Yorkshire farmer, and some of the stuff he said was priceless. Yeah. Tony Capstick was a good one.
Yeah, he was from round here.
It's buried round here. You gret daft, parrot face, spawny eyed wazzock. So I am a few stitches away, 2 colours and a few stitches away from finishing this page, which will be good. Whereabouts in Yorkshire was your granddad from, Susan? You know what always made me laugh was the thing that was typically Yorkshire, the Hovis advert. Wasn't even filmed up here, it's filmed in flipping Shropshire. Is it Shropshire?
The Hovis?
Gold Hill?
No, that's Dorset.
Dorset. Couldn't get my further from Yorkshire. Peter K2, I love him. Yes. We like Peter K. Misheard song lyrics. Always has a chuckle in this house. I pledged money, me. Pork pie.
I don't know.
I'm sure my mum would have boxed my ears if I said Wazzock as a child. You know, it's funny, when I was a child, you know, language wasn't used much, and certainly not by young people. I was in my 20s before I actually swore in my mother's earshot. Because I daren't. And, the first time for Victoria, believe it or not, that I heard a swear word come out of her mouth, she was about 2. And she used it in perfect context. And I was like, how do I tell her off when she's used it in perfect context? And I've always said to the girls, if you're going to use a swear word, be sure about what you're saying and make sure you are using it in the right context. Because it's very easy not to. And just be aware that swearing doesn't mean that you have high intelligence. Don't ever use a swear word because you can't think of something else to say. Tori's popping in for a jeans.
All right, no problems. Left her at here as well.
Yes, no problem. No problem, Tori. Just come in the front door. Tiny village near Harrogate called Hampswaite in the Dales.
Hampswaite, I've been there.
Andy's been there.
I've been there. Go and search it on my channel. I've been to Hampswaite.
When my sister was 6 months old, she suddenly said, "Mummy, you're a silly sausage." My son called his teacher a Poling when he was 5. She's Turkish, didn't have a clue. Thank God.
trying to remember some bits about her.
Oh, a pillock. All right.
Come on, Google Maps. Why are you not working?
What's wrong with Google Maps?
It wasn't showing me the box where you type stuff in.
I hope you have that bell handy.
I do, yeah.
Because I have just finished a page. My sister hung up on me without realising I swore because Cedric knocked my grooming scissors and landed a centimetre away from my feet. Now I say lemon sherbet when it happens.
Oh yeah, I remember walking around this one.
In Hampthwaite or whatever it is.
Yeah, I remember walking around this.
Have you seen Andy's video, Susan?
If not, it's there.
I'll check your video or your channel. She says, I grew up between Burstwith and Hampthwaite.
I've not been to Burstwith yet. Oh well. I've done a few around there though. Hampswaite is obviously one of them. Killinghole's another one. I'm trying to think what else is around there. There's one beginning with B that I forgot the name of. It's not Bowden. Clincombe Hamlets.
I need to change my
Ripley.
button page.
Beckwithshire, that's the one I'm thinking of. Done that. Yeah, so basically anything that's sort of up the sort of western side of Harrogate I've already done, but I've not gone like along the road towards Pateley Bridge yet. So the likes of blubber houses and stuff like that, I've not done that yet.
Liz is asking about Bedfordshire stuff.
Oh yeah, whereabouts?
Just says, have you done Bedfordshire? If you went onto my channel and joined the chat, you'd see.
Yeah, I've done a couple. I've done a couple in central Bedfordshire and a couple in Bedford itself. I think I've done 7 in total. if I remember rightly. So yeah, go and check them out. There will be more. Haha.
Lived in Ripley and worked in the ice cream shop for 3 years. Ooh,
Okay.
cool. Because I come from Dunstable, she says.
Oh, right. Sorry, you left your hat here as well, did you know?
Yes, she knows about a hat.
Okay.
Staying here. It's a prop. I know about spell check hating, don't I, Andy?
You do?
Remember when we were first together and my phone absolutely hated me?
Yes. Lauren has made it halfway back through Swinton.
Cool. Just raise that up because I can't see a flipping thing.
Currently racing down Thomas Street at a astronomical 24 miles an hour.
Breakneck speed then.
It is for stagecoach buses.
My keyboard is in 2 languages and loses its mind. It happens. All good. Oh, come on. I got quite a good lot achieved on this today. I'm quite pleased. This is the last of the top pages anyway. Yeah, thank you, Patsy. Yeah, it's been the most stitching I've done in one day on this piece. Because as you know, I'm not a big fan of stitching, but I've had lots of stitchy breaks today, you know, like got up and done stuff between stitching. You think this one may be finished before B? I doubt it. I've got 3 partial pages to do to finish this. Where's my mock-up? So I've got easily that much still to do. Not a big fan of stitching on the black. I'm a big fan of stitching, as you know, just not on the black.
I'm on my way back.
Love you.
Yeah.
Let me
See
know
you
when you're
later.
home safe, please. Bye. Swear words, that me not being a big fan of stitching. The day I'm not a fan of stitching is the day I pack up and put my camera away. I've thrown the world off its axis. You're probably right, actually. It probably would. Andy, what would you do if ever I got up in the morning and said, I'm never going to stitch again?
First of all, I'd ask you who you are and what you've done with Nicola Smith. Secondly, I'd be having you down to the doctors. Thirdly, I would actually physically put a needle and a thread in your hand and say, do something with this. And fourthly, I'd probably pinch myself thinking I'm dreaming or something. You like stitching?
No, I don't. I love stitching.
Yeah. Now here's a question. What do you love more? Do you love stitching more or do you love me more?
Phone 999 stat, says Patsy.
Nice little avoidance of my question there.
I'm reading. It would be a nightmare if Nicola was not stitching.
It would be a nightmare, yes.
Who do I love more, you or stitching?
Yeah.
If you asked me to give up stitching, I would, because I love you. But I know that you'd never ask me to do that, because you love me.
Why on earth would I would ask you to give up stitching?
If you asked me to choose between the two, I'd choose you.
Well, that's what I expect you to say.
Then I might shove you off a cliff and go back to stitching. No,
you heard that here. I have witnesses.
No, but seriously, you know, if ever there was a choice. But I don't think that you would have the heart to do anything like that.
No, why would I ask you to give up stitching?
Well, you wouldn't. But if you asked me to choose between the two,
no, that'd be daft sweet. I'd never do that.
It'd be you until I'd managed to work out what to do with the body.
I can tell you what to do with the body.
Well, that's why I watch plenty of crime documentaries.
Fun fact. Let's see how many people know this. If you were going to hide a body anywhere, where would you hide it, people? Let's hear your suggestions, because I have the ultimate place to hide a body.
Suzanne says, perfect answer. Patsy says she never heard a thing.
Really?
And I'm pretty sure that nobody else did either. Yes, where would you hide the body, guys?
Because my suggestion, well, I know this for a fact that this is probably one of the best places to hide one.
Yes.
If you were ever going to. Right? It's probably something that you wouldn't even think about, right? How many times have you been up and down the motorway network in this country and been round various junctions, motorway junctions? There's always a part of a motorway junction that's left overgrown deliberately. It's something that's called a deliberate site obstruction. I've got no idea what it does, what it achieves for actually driving around.
But perfect camouflage.
They are very, very rarely gone into by anybody, even people who work on the motorways, right? So if you want to hide a body...
Perfect camouflage.
That is the place to do it.
Patsy says, give me a phone and I will come and help with the body. Thank you, Patsy. I just told Russ and he laughs and he said, you're quiet stitching, never give up. And he says, I look weird without stitching in my hands.
You do. Lauren's on Kilmus Road, by the way.
Magic. Under the new roads, says Susan.
The thing is with going under a new road is that roads often get dug up.
True.
For various roadworks.
Under endangered plants because it's illegal to dig those plants up. Yep. Near potholes. Yep.
Got plenty of them around here.
We got our own Lido. You could have took one in there. Nobody would have noticed.
Not being funny, right? Our street has been getting worse and worse and worse since last winter. Not the winter we've just had. The winter beforehand. No one's done anything about it. Basically, going up and down our street now is like, it's so bumpy. You know, it used to be a nice smooth road.
Yep.
And now you kind of your fillings rattle every time you go up and down it now. So,
Laurie, just to fill you in, Patsy heard me say that I don't like stitching on black fabric, and she thought she heard me say that I don't like stitching. Andy asked if it's him or stitching, and I said him until I worked out what to do with the body.
Just so you know, it won't ever happen. Nikki's not going to do anything.
No. Well, not today.
Like I said, I've got witnesses here.
No, they didn't hear a thing.
They didn't? Okay,
nope.
Fair enough. Well, Patsy didn't.
Just sleep with one eye open, you'll be right.
Oh, dear.
Get pigs. Pigs are good. So wood chippers, but hard to clean up.
Wood chippers?
Yeah, I could always borrow a wood chipper from Dean.
Bloody hell.
All good fun. Anyway.
That reminds me of that horrible story coming up. That reminds me, mentioning that, when I was 20 odd years ago, when I was training, doing my teacher training, I was at this placement in Boston, I think it was, or somewhere out there. That might have been Tattershall. And it was Father's Day, and of course the sort of main task for the kids on that day was to make a Father's Day card. And there's this one lad who looked a bit confused, and I was like, okay, does your dad not live with you or something like that or whatever? Didn't know, of course, because I'm a student teacher. And I found out later it's because his dad had died in a accident involving a wood chipper.
Oh, right, okay.
Which I just thought, oh my God.
Lizzie says, well, hasn't this conversation turned dark? Well, in a light-hearted way. Of course, I'm not making light of anybody that's a victim, but you know. Not sure how true that is. You could give it a try. I heard if you bury oysters for 7 days, they become poisonous. All right, okay. Oysters. Yeah, right. So, yes, we have overrun. This is my time to sign off. And
we're only 6 minutes over.
4 minutes, 5 minutes actually. Time to sign off for the evening. So that is where we are now. So as you can see, we joined up this page, and that moon is almost in. It's looking good, isn't it? So thank you guys very much indeed for tuning in and watching and putting up with the shenanigans. And you lot heard nothing.
Yes. Like I said, this stream is evidence.
Yes. No, it's not.
If it ever goes that far.
It won't. So thank you guys very much indeed for watching. Thank you for your time and all that. It's always fantastic to do these streams and to spend some time with you guys. So have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you on Wednesday. And yeah, We'll do it all again on Wednesday. Leave me a thumbs up before you go, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye for now.